Israel faced a dramatic escalation from Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Dozens of projectiles fired towards Israel, deadly strikes reported, and fierce clashes unfolding across the Lebanon border. Israeli media say roughly 30 rockets and missiles were launched from Iran and Lebanon towards northern Israel around midnight, marking another dangerous surge in regional tensions. According to Israel's Channel 12 broadcaster, about 30 projectiles were launched towards northern Israel in the late-night barrage. The attacks were reportedly fired from both Iran and Lebanon, sending air raid sirens across parts of northern Israel. Earlier in the day, an Iranian strike reportedly killed 2 people in Israel. At the same time, Hezbollah rocket fire wounded at least 16 people, further intensifying the cross-border conflict. Israeli military says it responded rapidly. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, said it destroyed a rocket launcher in Lebanon that had been used to fire at Israeli communities in the north. According to the army, the launcher was struck within 10 minutes of launching rockets towards Israel. The IDF added that it destroyed 4 rocket launchers in Lebanon during the same evening. Israel also claims it carried out massive strikes against Hezbollah infrastructure. Israeli officials say the military attacked more than 700 Hezbollah targets, including over 100 positions linked to the Radwan Force. The Radwan Force is considered Hezbollah's main elite military unit. Israeli officials also said the military hit more than 50 targets in Beirut, including 35 buildings that were described as terrorist infrastructure embedded within civilian areas.
In Lebanon, we are continuing with a forward defense for the residents and settlements of the north. Northern Command is spearheading a significant offensive effort against Hezbollah, operating around the clock. So far, we have attacked over 700 Hezbollah targets, including more than 100 targets belonging to the Radwan Force, which is Hezbollah's primary terrorist unit. We have struck over 50 targets in Beirut, including 35 multi-story buildings that served as terror infrastructure for the organization, deep within the civilian population.
But Hezbollah says it is striking back. Iranian media reported that Hezbollah launched a precision missile strike targeting what was described as a major Israeli satellite communications and radar site. The Lebanese group, meanwhile, claimed it struck 3 Israeli Merkava tanks. One of the reported strikes took place in the southern Lebanese city of Hyam. Circulating footage appears to show an Israeli Merkava tank exploding during clashes in the area. Lebanese media say the video shows Hezbollah fighters targeting the tank as Israeli forces attempted to advance into the town. Meanwhile, a Hezbollah official says the group will continue fighting Israel with what he described as all available means.
In the resistance's actions, launching its missile barrages against the Zionist enemy came in direct response to their heinous crime of assassinating a revered Shiite religious authority and a truly great commander. All the free people of the world and its honorable citizens condemn it. It was nothing less than a clear signal that the patience of the Lebanese resistance fighters and their people alongside them had completely run out regarding the arrogance and persistent transgressions of the Zionist occupiers. It also served as a stern warning against the comprehensive aggression they were preparing to launch against Lebanon. We as resistance fighters will not hesitate to confront him and stand against him with every available means and capability at our disposal. And we will fight him, yes, we will fight him with our teeth and with our nails until we finally drive him out, completely remove him from our land, with our unwavering determination, our absolute steadfastness, and our powerful, unyielding will. The government in Lebanon was utterly unable to justify its flagrant failure to repel the Israeli aggressions except by sheltering behind its agreement and compliance with the long-standing Israeli demand and dream, which provides for the disarmament of the resistance, claiming publicly to all that the implementation of this measure will force the enemy to accept a cessation of its aggressions. Lebanon today is not faced with a choice between war and peace, as some people keep repeating and claiming. Instead, it is forced to choose between war and surrendering to the humiliating conditions that the enemy wishes to impose upon the government, which is fully aware of this and is actively working towards it.
Hezbollah has struck the Stella Maris naval base northwest of Haifa with a missile barrage, targeting the strategic Israeli installation used for naval monitoring and control on the northern coast. The strike is part of a broadening offensive Hezbollah has been conducting since entering the war against Israel in solidarity with Iran, following the assassination of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. The group had earlier struck a military site in Haifa with missiles and drones, marking the first time in more than a year it had targeted the city. In a separate attack that reached deeper into Israeli territory than any Hezbollah strike since hostilities intensified, the group claimed to have targeted the IDF Home Front Command headquarters in Ramlah and a satellite communications station in the Eila Valley near Beit Shemesh. Israel has responded by pushing ground forces deeper into southern Lebanon, issuing forced displacement orders covering 59 areas, including several Dahiya neighborhoods. The Israeli military said on Monday that its air force had completed additional waves of strikes in Lebanon over the past few days, adding that dozens of rocket and missile launchers belonging to Hezbollah were dismantled south of the Litani River. The hostilities are expected to increase.
News never stops. The world keeps turning, and every turn tells a story. Wars, elections, geopolitics, Davids versus Goliaths.
While everyone is celebrating the US-China trade tour, Trump has been quietly doing something else across Asia.
These were once home to the ancient Silk Road connecting east and west.
But who's connecting the dots? Who's decoding the global storm? Welcome to Times of India videos.
You're watching a special edition of Global Pulse with me, Neha Khanna.
בהנחיה שלי ושל שר הביטחון ישראל כץ.
Durante este año,
We decode the shifting grains of geopolitics to you. From Washington to Wuhan.
Встановлені домовленості і сьогодні підписуються.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Just 2 years ago, Canada was one of the most popular countries for Indian students.
From Davos to Delhi, we track the decisions that move markets, shift policies, and shape the future. No jargon, no bias, just clear, credible, global journalism. Because understanding the world doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be smart. And that's what we do best. At Times of India videos, we don't just tell stories, we build perspective. We connect the dots between what's global and what's personal, what's happening out there, and what it means for you. It's fast. It's fearless. It's making sense of the changing world order. Times of India videos. Because your worldview is just a tap away.